Welcome back to Movie Recaps. Today I will show you a comedy, drama film from 2007, titled The Bucket List. Spoilers ahead. Watch out and take care. A mysterious figure is climbing the Himalayas while we learn that Edward Cole died in May, on a Sunday afternoon, but during his last days on Earth, he lived more than most people managed to wring out of a lifetime. This is how it all started. Carter Chambers is a mechanic working at an auto repair shop, where his co-worker is always testing his vast knowledge of almost every topic known to a man. Carter loves this game, but his mood suddenly drops when he receives a phone call with very bad news. Meanwhile, millionaire businessman Edward Perriman Cole is trying to get his lawyer to drink Kopi Luwak, one of the most expensive coffees in the world, in the middle of a hearing. The chairman tell them to cut it off and make their offer. Cole's company wants to privatize this hospital because it is rather incompetent, and when they're accused of overpopulation, Cole explains he runs hospitals and not spas. It is 2 patients per room, no exception. He decides a speech is in order to change their minds, but when he begins speaking, he coughs blood. Sometime later, personal assistant Thomas takes flowers and a special coffee machine to the hospital room Edward will be sharing with Carter. When Edward arrives though, he isn't happy about discovering he'll have a roommate and demands his own room. Thomas tells him he'll have to endure it because he's defended his 2 beds per room policy for years, so it wouldn't look good on him not to follow it for himself. The next morning, Carter is operated on, but cancer has spread so far that the doctors only give him a 5% chance to survive. Sometime later, Carter's wife Virginia Chambers, who used to be a nurse, comments on how sad it is that nobody visits Edward, who has been sleeping since the surgery. After spending some time with her husband, she leaves, and that's when Edward speaks again. He has only been pretending to be asleep because he claims more people die from visitors than their illnesses. The next day, a doctor checks on Edward and tells him they will start chemo soon, but he won't check on Carter too, telling him to wait for his own doctor. After he leaves, the 2 patients began to chat, and Carter explains he's been in and out over the past few months because he's on an experimental treatment. They talk about various subjects.